नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका आपके अपने चैनल सीबीएस इंडिया न्यूज में। हम वही सच दिखाते हैं जो आप देखना चाहते हैं। दोस्तों, बेरोजगारी का दर दिन पर दिन बढ़ रहा है। ऐसे में युवा सोच रहे हैं कि अब क्या करें, कैसे रोजगार पाएं, किस तरह का रोजगार पाएं। अभी हम लोगों ने एक मुहिम चलाया है जिसमें कि आप घर बैठे काम कर सकते हैं, यानी आप घर बैठे नौकरी पा सकते हैं। जी हाँ, आपको जो हमने बताया वो बिल्कुल सही है, क्योंकि वर्क फ्रॉम होम के हमारे वर्क स्टार्ट हो गए हैं सपोर्ट करने का, जिसमें हम सभी लोगों को जिनकी इंग्लिश बहुत अच्छी है वो फ्लिपकार्ट या अमेजॉन किसी पर भी जो है अप्लाई करके अपना जॉब प्राप्त कर सकते हैं और घर बैठे अपने आप को बेरोजगारी से मुक्त कर सकते हैं, बेरोजगारी से अपनों को दूर रख सकते हैं। तो इसमें कुछ भी नहीं करना है। इसमें आपके पास लैपटॉप या डेस्कटॉप होना चाहिए, इंटरनेट अच्छी स्पीड के साथ होना चाहिए और आपकी इंग्लिश बहुत ही अच्छी होनी चाहिए। अगर ये तीनों चीज़ आपके पास है तो आपको घर बैठे आपको नौकरी मिल जाएगी। इसके लिए आपको हम लोग कुछ टिप्स भी दे रहे हैं, जो इस वीडियो को आप ध्यान से देख लें तो इस इंटरव्यू को क्वालिफाई करने में थोड़ी सी भी दिक्कत नहीं आएगी। तो आइए देखते हैं ये वीडियो।
In this video, we are going to talk about customer support interview questions for freshers. In this video, friends, I will give you 8 questions which will help you clear your customer support interview rounds. So let's move forward and talk about what we are going to cover in this video. So in this video, we are going to cover two things. First is we will talk about the interview round details in a customer support job. And second, I will tell you about the customer support job interview question and answers. So let's move forward and talk about the interview round details. So there are generally 3 to 4 rounds in any customer support interview process. The round 1 is a basic HR round. The round 2 is a aptitude or a email writing round, and the round 3 is operations or customer support round. So in order to get a customer support job, you have to clear all these 3 or 4 rounds and get a customer support job. So in this video, I'm going to help you how you can clear all of these rounds. So let's move forward and talk about the first round. So the first round is a basic HR round. The purpose of this round is to test your spoken English and confidence. So make sure that whenever you are giving the answers, you speak clearly in the front of the interviewer. Second, this is going to be a small 5 to 10 minutes of round, and you will ask basic HR questions in this round. For example, tell me about yourself. Why do you want to do this job? Why should we select you? What are your strengths and weaknesses? So I am not going to cover the basic HR round in this video. In case if you want to learn how to crack an HR round, the video link is given in the description. I have created a separate video on how to crack an HR round. Let's move forward to our customer support interview process. So the second round is an email writing round. Here you are given a question that write an email apologizing to the customer about the rude behavior during the service. So whichever company you go to, you will get a similar type of email. For example, if you go to Amazon, they will ask you to write an email apologizing to the customer about the wrong product delivery. If you go to a company like Big Basket, they will ask you to write an email apologizing to the customer about a late delivery. So this is the second round, and this is the general question of a second email writing round, that write an email apologizing to the customer about the rude behavior during the service. Now the purpose of this email writing round is to check your customer centric skills. Can you think in by keeping customer in the center? And also they want to test your written English. How good is your written English? So some tips to clear the rounds are, first of all, on how to write email. So when you're writing an email, use salutations like dear customer, introduce yourself, like I am Siddharth from Big Basket, then thanks them for writing to us, and then apologize them for the mistake. So this is one first tip that you need to learn, that whenever you are writing an email, you use salutation, you introduce yourself, you thanks, and you apologize. Then the second thing is you write smaller sentences to avoid mistakes. So in case if your English is not up to the mark, try to write smaller sentences so that you can avoid mistakes. The third thing that you need to make sure is that you do not use any WhatsApp language or WhatsApp words. So do not use any words like you or hi. Then the fourth thing is avoid spelling or grammatical mistakes. So make sure you don't do any spelling or grammatical mistakes when you're writing this email. And before you submit this email, before you submit this answer of this email writing round, make sure that you have read it 2-3 times so that you're completely sure before submitting. Now let me take you through a sample email for for helping you clear the email writing round. Now here is a sample email that I have written for clearing the email writing round. So first I have used salutation. I have said, "Dear Rahul." Then I have introduced myself. I am Siddharth, customer support executive from Big Basket. Then I have thanked the user for writing to us. Thank you for writing to us. Then I have apologized here for the mistakes that the company has done. And then I have also shared a small discount code for the user for their next order. And at the end I have again I have thanked the user and I have written my designation and my name. So this is how you can write an email during an email writing round and make sure that you clear the email writing round. Now let's move forward. So in some companies, apart from an email writing round, they take an aptitude or a grammar round. Now what is an aptitude or a grammar round? It is generally a multiple choice question round. So for example, you will be given a question and you will be given 4 options and you will have to choose one correct options. In aptitude, the questions are generally from your class 10th or 8th, and these are mathematics questions. For English grammar, they check generally basic English grammar questions or basic English grammar concepts like prepositions and conjunctions. Then this is basically an elimination round. So if you are not able to score good marks in an aptitude or a grammar round, you will be eliminated. So to clear this round, make sure that you at least score 70% marks. So if you want to be completely sure that you want to clear this round, make sure that you at least score 70% of the marks in this round. Now once you clear your aptitude or grammar round, or once you clear your email writing round, then then the final round is of a customer support round. Now the purpose of this round is they want to again test your communication skills. They want to test how fast can you think. And third is they want to test whether you have a customer first nature or not. So they will ask different questions to understand all of these things, whether your communication skill is up to the mark or not, how fast can you think, and can you put customer at the center, can you put customer first. So let me tell you some questions here. So the first question is, how will you handle an angry and a frustrated customer? So just make sure that when you are handling an angry or a frustrated customer, you remain polite, you remain calm, and you provide the solution to the customer. So here I have written a sample answer of this question. I will let the customer release the anger. I will listen to the customer carefully and apologize for the inconvenience. I will suggest the best solution available and will provide a personal touch to that solution. If the problem still exists, I will escalate it to the manager to ensure good experience. So this is how you can say that you will handle an angry or frustrated customer. Talking about the second question is, what do you do in a situation when you don't know answer to a customer question? So in this question, the key is honesty. Make sure that you are honest. So you can answer it in this way. I will tell the customer that I don't know the answer and I will get back to them in an hour. Additionally, to build trust, I will share my number so that the customer can directly reach out to me. So this will be a perfect answer to a question when you don't know an answer to a customer question. Now moving to the other questions of customer support round. So this is one question that I have seen is asked across few companies. What is the difference between sympathy and empathy? So here I have written the difference between sympathy and empathy. So sympathy is basically a shared feeling, generally of sorrow. For example, when someone loses a loved one, you feel sympathetic towards that person. So this is what sympathy is, or this is what sympathy is all about. It is basically a feeling for some another person. And empathy is basically the ability to put yourself in the place of another and understand someone's feeling. So basically empathy is that, can you imagine being in that place, then understand his or her feelings. Now, one of the questions that I have seen more often is write a movie story. So now this may sound a very absurd question, but the purpose of this question is that the interviewer wants to test your thinking ability. How fast can you think? So when somebody asks you write a movie story, or tell me a movie story, or for example tell me anything about any topic, so don't worry about that question. You don't have to say something original. So for example, if somebody asks you to write a movie story, you can narrate or write any of the existing movie stories. You don't want to write a movie story from the scratch. The interviewer wants to check how fast can you think, and that's the purpose of asking this question. So basically, if you go through all of these rounds, and if you clear all of these rounds, you will get a customer support job. Now, friends, if you want to prepare for a customer support interview in very depth, you can download our app. Below, you can prepare for the customer support interview for free, and once you complete your preparation, you can give your interview and successfully get the job. So if you want to download the app, the link is given in the description, and this is a free preparation for your customer support interview. I have kept this video short because not everything can be covered in this video. If you want to prepare